with Rico and Kayla is about to go live online. Catch All Out Monster hit music, All Out celebrity interviews, All Out showbiz and sports news, All Out fun, an exclusive on the Monster. Catch the stream on the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Your All Out hosts, Rico Robles and Kayla Rivera. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Ready to rumble, Kayla. Yeah, it's been a minute. I know you're excited. This is about that. It's all for charity. Can you imagine this, right? On your life, on your daily life, you are a preschool teacher, and then the other guy, he's a business guy who runs this whole thing. Then all of a sudden, he gets signed up for a fight.
What?
11 weeks to train along with everybody else that's doing what they do. They're not really fighters. They're putting on gloves, all for charity.
Amazing.
Yeah, this is all about black tie, black eye. I was so blessed to be a ring announcer for this competition, but to tell you all about it, let you guys see this video right now.
In this stadium, we are holding the biggest black tie, black eye event this year at the Shangri-La in the Fort, in the heart of BGC. This time, we're going all out and all out fights, all in the name of charity. Over the next 8 episodes, you're going to see adrenaline pumping, fists throwing, champagne flowing. We've got one hell of a show for you.
So there you go.
Amazing.
Excited?
Amazing.
Excited for
Yeah,
this?
so exciting.
I mean, this is a fight that people have been waiting for. Why? Because it's just the who's who, like CEOs, everybody that's not really fighters. And they're here. 2 of them are here.
Woo.
One is a preschool teacher by day, kicking ass at night. That's what it's about. She's back, of course. I got to get the name right. How do you say it, Kayla?
Kyra.
Kyra.
Yes, Kyra Yu.
Kyra Yu. Make some noise for Kyra.
Hi. Welcome.
Doing your radio guesting now. How you been? How's everything going?
I'm good.
Good.
Excited for the fight. Super.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I mean, okay, so this is not your first time. So this is your second year.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And of course, joining Kyra is none other than Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hey.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Look at that.
Cool.
Looking like a TV actor by day, but a businessman.
Not at all.
Yeah. But these
You were too
guys
kind.
are fighting for a competition. And what got you guys into this? What got you guys to sign up?
So for me, you heard a little bit of my backstory in our weigh-in the other night, but essentially my older brother, my kuya, he did this same event last year. That's how I found out about it. His was the final bout, the 11th one, and he kind of got knocked out. Well, he did get knocked out wholly in the second round, and I told him, hey, kuya, let's do this again this year, Brotherly solidarity. Do it with you. Let's join up together. And so I signed up, but apparently he didn't sign up. And then I only found out after actually signing up. And it's this legal contract you actually sign up with. And so he calls me like a few days after, and then, I speak to him. It's even about like a freaking McDonald's order. And I'm like, oh, kuya, by the way, did you sign up? He's like, oh, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm like,
He bails out on him.
older brothers. But it's okay. I'll do it for both of us.
But the good thing is you went through the whole course of training. So we'll get to the details of that. And how about you? You're back after fighting the last time.
Yeah.
And how was that experience when you fought for the first time?
Well, that was actually super fun also. I came into it. I didn't really train. When they asked me to fight, they convinced me to do it because they said it was for a good cause. And then I thought it was like, oh, I'm just going to do this once in my life because, if I'm going to do it once, it's to help other people. And then after that fight, I was like, oh, I like it pala. So then I got interested to do it again. And it's nice because it's for a good cause again.
Yeah.
And, this is all for charity, Kayla. And these guys just really duke it out. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's amazing. So, have you always been an athlete? I know you were telling us earlier, your parents didn't really like sports for you growing up, but I mean,
I've actually never done, I never did sports growing up because my parents were like super protective. I was their only girl, eldest girl on both sides. So I guess everyone's instinct was like to protect me and shield me. So then when I graduated college, I did all the sports that I wanted to do.
Nagrebelde siya. Nagdalawang gold medal siya. It's as simple as that. And boxing, you guys are fighting. It's not MMA. This is boxing. What are the rules? How many minutes are you? Is this 3 rounds, 2 minute each?
Yeah, it's 3 rounds, 2 minutes a round, and about a minute in between each round. So it's like you look at the macro of this, like you train like a dog for 90 days to perform for 6 minutes of your life. When you
No.
Yeah, 6 minutes. So when you put it like that, it's like, huh? But then you realize it's very like a lot of people say, what's more important, the journey or the destination? And this is one of those things where you learn as you go through the journey that maybe the journey is the destination. You learn discipline, you learn humility, you learn gratitude. No one can do this for you. No amount of money or your title or your label or CEO or janitor. When you get in that ring, it's just you versus you. You're not even you versus your opponent. It's you versus you. Because when you're in the third round, 10 seconds left on the clock, and you got nothing left, you must ask yourself in that darkness, in that deep moment, for more. And there always is. And that's where the growth lies.
See? We have got a new podcaster, motivational speaker, Mike Panlilio, joining us.
Yeah, my gosh. I was going to say, though, we were talking advice and everything. Rico, you have so much experience in boxing. What advice can you give? They're going to be going in tomorrow.
Have fun. A couple days on Saturday. Have fun. Have fun. It's for charity. I was telling them in the weigh-ins yesterday when they were doing the weigh-ins. Remember, you're fighting for charity. Don't be the charity. You know what I mean? So, and have fun. It's your birthday. You just got to get in there, and that's it. You just got to have, and they train. So, the hardest part with boxing is not even the fighting. It's actually the 11-week grind of it all. And, of course, the charity. Who are you guys fighting for? What's the charity?
So we're fighting for Verlani Foundation. And then we've gotten to visit them a couple of Saturdays. We've gotten to play with the kids, have some activities.
Yeah, how's the journey? 11 weeks you guys have been training. So take us through the journey. So the first week it was meet your opponents, and then from there you did get to visit some houses and and all that for Verlani as well.
Yeah, so it was a 12-week training program. And then on the first week it was just an introduction. We got to meet the coaches at Spartans Boxing Gym, and then throughout the process, we kind of figured out who were the coaches that were best fit for us. And then we started training individually apart from the group classes. And then, on Saturdays, we'd visit Verlani Foundation, hang out with the kids. We'd play basketball with them. We'd play Langit Lupa, whatever they want to do. We had like a drawing session with them. They'd tell us about like what their dreams and aspirations are for the future. So I guess and we bonded throughout this experience in a way also with kids.
Galing. Mike?
Yeah, I found that so beautiful. And I want to touch on what Kyra said. There was a part when we visited them, and the activity was for each of these kids, they had a blank piece of paper, and they had these crayons. Draw whatever you want, whatever your dream is. And, children being children at that age, you're at your most innocent, right? The world hasn't really, a lot of reality hasn't hit yet, which is both a good and bad thing. And going there, it widens one's perspective that everyone's got problems. They never go away. They only change. You can be rich. You can be poor. You can have this. You can have not. And most people say, oh, my problem is I'm stuck in traffic. Well, you're in a car. Most people's problems are like, oh, I couldn't make it for my Matty Petty. Well, at least you can schedule one. Then when you go to a place like that, it really brings you back down to earth and says, because some people just worry if they're even going to eat tonight. So it's taking inspiration from the human condition. No matter what cards you were dealt with in life, no one can choose it, right? That becomes your fuel. And for these children, I know it. They're earning their grit right now. This adversity they're going through, it's uncovering who they really are as a person as they grow up, their real character. And in time, I hope they understand that this fuel is not going to make them a fortress, but it will be fuel to be their story. Push them through.
Mike is going to be a professional fighter. I could see like the spiritual side of you has been awakened, which you really, really enjoy. For those that are tuning in, we have Mike, Kyra.
Kyra.
I had like 7 different ways to pronounce her name, and Kayla is here to it's Kayla who really destroyed all the KAs.
It's my fault. Yeah, I take full blame for it.
So we have them. They're fighting here for the Black Tie Black Eye event happening Saturday on air. I'm going to play a song online. We're going to continue to talk about this and the preparation that they've been doing for the competition. Then coming up, we'll talk to how you guys could be a part of this. All that and more. Keep it locked on the Monster. are still hanging out with them here on the Monster. Or here we go. We still have them live with us. We do have the fighters. So preparation-wise, what you guys have been doing?
A lot of sparring. So we've done a lot of sparring. A lot of work with the coaches at home. We also shadow box. It's really been like an everyday thing. Even if you're not training, I feel like it's in your head all the time. Like when I wake up, it's like, oh yeah, it's boxing. When I go to sleep, I'm like, oh yeah, the fight is coming. So it's like,
Who have you been watching? I remember in your previous fight, Kayla, if in her previous fight, she didn't quite win on her debut in Black Tie, Black Eye. But I said, yo, you got to keep on going. You're tough. She got grit. She was exchanging. You know what I
Wow,
mean?
yeah.
So, what was the lesson from that first debut to this one that you're taking with you?
well, first, I have to train. Because, last year, I only got to train for like a month. And that's why I made sure that this year, if I was going to do it, I wanted to do it properly. So I did attend the entire 12-week fight camp. And apart from that, I guess I realized it was important to have a game plan
Yeah,
to
true.
prepare for like different circumstances, different conditions. And like my Coach Gabby, she's done a really good job of like our coach actually, Coach Gabby, of like preparing us for like different scenarios in the ring. So
Ang galing, ah. And,
Yeah.
Mike, for you as a debut fighter, they do say, how do you prepare for it? Para bang it feels like hinahabol ka ng dog. Di ba? If it's like that, right? So how did you prepare for this one?
I mean, this is the part where you learn discipline, right? You can wake up on good days, you can wake up on bad days, you can have motivation, but it only lasts for so long. That's the spark that gets you going. But what keeps you through is the discipline, and that comes from your why. And that why is very personal to each one of us. So you have to make sure what's your why. Everyone wants to change, but no one wants to get out of the comfort zone. And if you can learn to be comfortable doing uncomfortable things, oh man, that's freedom right there.
that's so true.
And that comes in any form, whether it's in boxing, it's in martial arts, it's anything hard. Because everything, how can I say this? You can't choose when the storms in life comes, but you can learn how to sail. And learning to do that will take discipline.
See, Kayla, us boxers talk this.
Yeah, no. I feel your essence in the things that he's saying. I mean, with talking with Rico a lot throughout the last years that we've been partners, a lot of what you said resonates with what he's shared. Your why. So touching on your why, what is your why?
So, a lot of hard things happen in my life recently. Like, and again, like I said, you can't choose when and in what form these storms of life comes. All you can do is be the best person you are in the middle of it. When you're in that eye of the storm, or what's that saying? You are who you are in the middle of the storm. A lot of people say, I'm this and I'm that. These are my beliefs. These are my principles. It matters the most. It's easy to say that in an air-conditioned room when everything's comfortable. But when everything is going wrong and it's just you're back against the wall, no one to your left, no one to your right. That's when your true character is revealed. And it happened to me in the form of I lost someone very, very close to me. Among other things, you can say basically like without too much detail, people get their midlife crisis. I basically got that all at the same time. So it's like when it rains, it pours. So that taught me a lot.
For you being here, that's a great job. It's a great accomplishment for you signing up for this bout, for you to show up every day in training and to talk and to share your story. We want to thank you for that,
Well,
man.
absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
It takes a lot to get out there and talk about it. You know what I mean?
I mean, this is a privilege, right? Like doing this is a privilege. Being alive is
Yeah.
a privilege. We
True.
get to breathe. We get to taste. We get to feel. We get to touch. We can experience happiness, joy, sadness, despair. I mean, these are heavy and light, but it's all still a gift. It's what we call life. And gotta have gratitude with that.
See?
Yeah.
Boxing gets that out of you. You have 1 foot inside that ring. Feels like any time, It's like, ano yan eh, kasi they do say that, in certain moments in life, you will seek the higher power. And when you're signing up for a boxing match, it's like there's that sort of, it brings out the best in you. You know what I mean?
Brings out.
You punch harder, you run farther. You know what I mean? Especially when the bout is about to come in, like the date, like now for you guys, what, a couple of days to go. You're now on your rest days now, if I'm not mistaken. Rest day na to, masamasahin na lang yan, di ba? I mean, on the fight, if you were to predict your bout, how would it be? Hold on, before you answer that, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back on air. Of course, we've been doing this online. Here we go. Joining us, of course, online. We've been doing the interview on air. We're back with them. We have two of our fighters, Kayla.
Kyra.
Yeah, and Mike. Yeah, there
I'm
you
not
go.
one of the fighters, just clarifying.
Yeah. Kayla's not fighting, but Kyra and Mike, they are here. I got it right?
Kyra.
Kyra. Okay.
We're like, our names are now combined, Kyra. We are one.
Kayla talaga yung sumira ng pronunciation. But they are joining us. They are fighting for Black Tie, Black Eye. Invite the people once again. How it's going to go down. Predict who you're fighting and how the match will end. Go ahead.
I mean, ideally, of course.
She's fighting for the belt, by the way. What belt is this?
It's the women's championship belt.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's
Diba?
go. Yeah.
So how will you predict the match?
I guess I hope I'm gonna take that belt home.
Of course. Let's do this.
Ipapauwi raw sa inyo, Daisy. No.
Tingnan ko na lang.
Pahiram ko muna sa'yo. Take home mo. Okay, so that's the thing. She's fighting one hell of a fighter, both triathletes. So imagine the conditioning for both of them.
Yeah.
Cardio
my
for days.
gosh.
Mike, who are you fighting and how do you predict the match?
So I'm fighting this gentleman. His name is Noel. He's about half a foot taller than me, 6 kilograms heavier, and he's got 1 year more training than I.
Uh-huh.
So
They're kinda like this
when I said, I told myself, and when I signed up for this, I'm like, I'm doing something hard. Might as well do it all the way. It's like
True.
starting a video game for the first time. Forget the tutorials. Go
Hall of
expert mode.
Fame. Hall of
And
Fame
just
is
have
the
fun
setting.
with it, right?
Right.
So, and if I can say on why we're doing it, like, or how the fight will go, I think more importantly, I listened to this poem. It's called "The Man in the Arena." So I'm just gonna quote a very short part of it. It goes off where it says, "Who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat." So, you ask, how is it going to go? Well, I think it's not about me versus Noel. Again, we're touching on it's you versus you. It's about stepping in that ring, and anyone who goes in that, whether it's me, Noel, or anyone, there's nothing but respect, right? Most people won't do this. So you put yourself amongst the uncommon people. That's where greatness is. You be the biggest fool in the room because everyone else is better than you. That's the best way to learn. So you put yourself in an experience like this, and I'm sure Noel is much better than me, as long as I know that he gave his best and I gave my best, and we both left nothing on the table. That's what matters.
So you're going to knock him out. All right.
For lack of a better word.
Yeah. All right. I can't wait, for your fight. So good luck. Good luck. And invite everybody once again for the matches. Go ahead.
So we're inviting you all to come and watch the fight on Saturday. There's going to be 15 bouts, and we even have a couple of tables that are still up for grabs. So if you check out the Instagram or the website of Black Tie, Black Eye 3, you can see the link there, and then you can book your tables. You can also, if ever you want to donate to our cause, we also have a link that's available on the site. So we hope that you guys come and support. It's going to be a really fun night.
It'll be a great night. We're going to give you all a good show.
All
That's
right.
guaranteed.
So don't forget,
Awesome.
yours truly will be the ring announcer
Yes.
for the bout. And this is all for good cause to the Verlani Foundation. So congratulations to Jamie and to everybody and to all the sponsors and to the two fighters. Next time, probably we have you here. You'll have your belt.
Yes.
The fighting belt, not the belt that you're wearing, but the fighting belt will be here. And thank you guys. You have any greetings? You wanna greet family members? Go ahead.
No, I mean, again, just happy to be here and just thank everyone who is coming, both my family and friends. That's what matters for me. It's everything.
Same. And I guess we just want to say thank you to our coaches, especially for this fight.
Absolutely.
We wouldn't be where we are if it weren't for them. Coach Gabby, everybody at Spartans. It's been
A big one. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us here.
Anytime
course.
for a good cause. Hey, the Monster's always there. All right. Till then,
There you go.
Kayla, there you have us. Give a round of applause.
Yes.
The Black Tie, Black Eye Fighters.
Woo.
Till then, once again, my name is Rico Robles.
I'm Kayla Rivera.
This has been another Monster exclusive interview.
Monster exclusive interview. Monster exclusive interview. Only from Manila's hottest. Monster RX93.1.